Hello ladies, welcome to day 3 of Ellen's Week of Eyes. We are going to be doing a darker, less subtle eye look today. So something that would be great for date night or for going to a wedding as a guest or as being in the wedding party, or even if you're planning on doing your own makeup for your wedding. These are some good tips for you as well. So I'm going to pull out a couple darker colors here. First, as you know, because you already watched my eye basics, you want to have your face makeup done already, and you want to make sure that you have already put your, I just had a little tiny dab of eye primer here, or I'm sorry, it's actually my foundation primer. I did not put any on my eyelids when I first did it so that I could do that during this video. But when you are putting your face primer on, you can go ahead and just put that right on at the same time. No need to do 2 steps like I did today. That was just for demonstration purposes. Anyways, we'll let that dry for a second. I've got, I talked to you about my 4 favorite brushes. I'm going to do this look just with my 4 brushes that I recommend that you have for your eye makeup. I'm going to be using a couple different palettes. So I have made 2 of these palettes. So I've got some good light and dark colors in there. This is my browns and golds. So I have some good accent colors there. And this is going to be where I'm going to use some of these dark purpley colors to help get this look that I'm going for today. All right. So as always, I like to start with a nice coat of just a neutral color. And I know you already know this because you watch so many of my videos, but always start light to dark. Just in case you forgot, I will tell you the secret. Light to dark. It is much easier to go over light colors than it is dark colors. Okay, so we're gonna start with light colors. And even though I'm doing a more drastic eye look, I still wanna make sure that I get a nice base down. So I'm gonna use this, it's sort of a gray taupe color. It's called Determined. It's part of palette number 3. Which is a great palette for brown eyes, I actually think. There's a couple of colors I really like in here for blue eyes, but I think it was purposefully made for a brown-eyed person instead. But, again, there are colors that cross over between both of those. Okay, so I just have a base coat down there of this color. Again, it's still a light, neutral color. I'm going to keep building to this, or with this. I'm going to keep that as my base. I'm going to transition. I'm going to use this palette probably how it's intended. So I'm going to use this Determined. I'm going to go to Flippant and then Cheeky. So Flippant I'm going to use on probably 3/4 of my eyelid here. So this is like a purpley color. You can see I've added that to 3/4 of it. And then to the last edge over here, I'm going to darken it up a little bit with this Cheeky. It's a good color for me because I've been told that I've been cheeky once or twice in my life. Just once or twice though. So you can see I've sort of taken the light to the shimmery purple to the dark cheeky color. And I like to just put on all my colors first, no blending. So I'm going to go back here. I'll do my Flippant over here on 3/4 of the eyelid. The only part I'm not doing is this inside part here, which we want to keep that nice and light. Okay, got that. Now I'm going to do this last edge over here again with Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Okay. And I also, my motto is lay it on thick, then blend it in. So I got all my colors going on here. I am going to start and blend these before I put my crease color in. So I'm going to start over here, give it a little blend. You can do circles or up and down. I'm just going to start pulling it out here. Because what you don't want is, right now you can kind of see the lines of where the colors start and stop. You want to blend them together so that you still keep most of the dark towards the edge, but it doesn't look like a line like this. So I'm just going to blend that a little bit there. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is your friend. Get a good blending brush. Have I told you that yet lately? Okay. And always, 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 if you get anything over on the sides, brush it off with a brush. If you use your fingers, you're just pushing it in there because your fingers are oily and they're not necessarily what you want to put on your skin anyways. So use the brush. And you've probably already put your face makeup on, so you want to make sure that you keep that as it is. Okay. Next up, I'm going to use this brush to be, so this color is pretty dark. It's called Irate. I'm going to do 2 different crease colors. I'm going to do this darker one over here on the edge. And I do want some good color here, so I'm going to put it like that. Same over here. And I just did not follow Ellen's rules, did I? Because now I have to go back. I'm just wiping this off because I didn't follow my rules, so I put a darker color on before I put my less dark crease color, which is a brown. So you probably have heard me talk about browns are really great for blue eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that brown in here, and I'm going to blend it into the black. So let's grab my crease blending brush again. I'm just going to do little circles, little teeny tiny circles, and then give it some blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Same thing over here. Little circles and blend it on out. Okay. So I start really close to where my crease actually is, but then sometimes I need to go back in because you want to bring the color. So when my eyes are open all the way, I don't want my crease color to just stop here. I want it to go up a little bit so I'm still seeing it even when my eyes are open all the way. So I'm going to bring a little bit more of that brown, just a little bit higher. I like to do it step by step so that I don't ever add too much. And we'll just give that a good blend in there. Blend, blend, blend. And, sorry, I need to use my little side mirror here. See what's going on? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, now I did say that I wanted this to be a little bit more dramatic, so I'm actually still going to add a little bit more of this cheeky color to the outside here. Oh, and you can see I got some on my face. If I were to wipe that with my fingers, I would just be pushing it into the skin, which I do not want to do. I do not want to do any of my face makeup over again. All right, so we're getting some of those darker colors back in here a little bit more. Crease brush, do a little bit more blending all the way up there. Now you might think that this kind of just looks like way too much makeup, but once you put your eyeliner and your mascara on, it's going to totally make it look not like crazy animal. Okay. All right, so I've got my makeup on. The last finishing touches are light. So I have used a lot of dark colors here. So blow this off, make sure that I don't have any dark left on here. And might have to cheat and use a 5th brush. But I want one of these light shiny colors. And these light shiny colors are going to be really great to put right on the inside of your eye. When you put light colors towards the inside of your eye, it really helps to make your eyes look bigger. And then also it defines your brow to put them right underneath your brow. So that is going to be my last blend, is to get those on there. And you can see that that's sort of given even another dimension to this eye look as well. Ooh, blending brush. Just gonna give that a real light pull on out there. And a light brush over there. Okay, looks pretty good. Now I did get a little bit more than I wanted over here, so I'm going to take a little bit of that and just wipe a little bit out of the inside of my eye there. Okay, great. And then I like to do my eye makeup out too. If I kept drawing my, what's this called? Eyebrow down, that's how far my eye makeup should go. So you can see that my eye makeup goes all the way out there. And again, it goes all the way out here as well. Okay, so that gives a good full look to my eye. Okay, last couple things, which I'm going to try and do these a little quickly here since this is already longer than I thought it was going to be. But I'm just going to get my eyeliner on here. I'm going to use both eyeliners. I'm going to use a Precise eyeliner right on top. This is the Precision Tip eyeliner. It is a black eyeliner, which since I'm doing a more formal dark look, this is a great eyeliner for that. It's going to make my eyes look a little bit smaller, but it's going to really help focus towards them. And the colors all around it are just going to bring out the colors in my eye as well. I'm going to apply my mascara primer. Don't want to ruin the surprise for tomorrow, but check out tomorrow's video where I talk about all of these products. I'm giving you a preview of them right now. So I got my primer on, which goes on white. It just gets my eyelashes ready to accept the application of the mascara. And then I'm going to finish, while that dries, I'm going to go on the inside of my eye here. This helps to give that smoky look when you get that eyeliner on the inside of your eye. So you can see the difference between the two. I've now stopped doing both eyes because I want you to see that. And we'll finish up here now that my primer has dried with my 4D mascara. Give it a little wiggle and pull it on out. I'm not talking that much about the mascara and primer now because I really want you to watch tomorrow and see how awesome these products are when you use them together. But I do want you to see at least one side of my finished eye. So I'll cover this side. We did not finish that side. But I have a full eye on here. Some darker shades than I would wear on a normal basis. This is a great look that I will probably use for upcoming weddings. Again, I use colors that accent my blue eyes to help the blue eyes stand out. And I use some black colors for a more formal look and finishing touches. Hope you learned a great way to have a more formal look when you're doing your makeup.